Hi Gemini, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Gemini, this is a reading for the week of the 29th of July. And to start with, we're going to look at what's been going on for you. And then we'll get into the week of the 29th. And if you'd be happy to subscribe and like and do those things, I really appreciate it because it does help my little channel. Thank you. So what's been going on? We've got the Knight of Cups, and under the deck, we've got the Empress. So this could be you in mother energy. You could be dealing with a mother, but the Empress is all about looking after yourself and how you're doing that, how you're navigating that. And the Knight of Cups feels like there's a forward movement emotionally. This is going out into the world with love. So if you're single, perhaps there's love happening around you in an existing relationship. Maybe there's an offer of love, maybe an apology or that sort of energy attached to it, Gemini. But it's very loving and it's an offer. It feels like a quest or an offer. Let's see. Let's have a look at what the cards have got this week for you, Gemini. Okay. I just turned that around and I got, no, it was meant to be that way. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. The Seven of Wands came out in reverse. So there's a feeling here of letting down your guard. Now you have to decide whether you want to do this or not. That's just what the card would suggest. But remember, these are general. It may or may not resonate, and you have free will, so you decide what you're doing. But that's what the card is kind of saying. It's like, maybe this is how you're moving forward with love. It's about not surrendering, but maybe if you've had a wall built, maybe it's lowering the drawbridge, perhaps something like that. Because there's a choice or a decision sitting here around what's good for your soul. And you know, often in life when we have choices, we can use a whole lot of different ways of choosing. It might be financial, or it might be for our career, or it could be for our home, or you know, study. We different priorities settle for each of us, and we use different ways of making our choices. But when we get the Seven of Cups, it says sometimes our choices, the drivers in this, can be unconscious. We might not be aware of what's actually driving our choices here. And emotions can come in and cloud our thinking sometimes. Now in that, I'm not saying don't have emotions, or you know, that's part of human behaviour. But this card is saying, have a look at what's good for your soul. What would feel best in your soul energy? Because it is a pretty big decision and choice here. The Judgment card is a very loud wake-up call of you're at a pivot point and there's a big decision here. Do you want to stay in this cycle, or are you going to choose a different path? And only you know what that is, which is probably why we've got this Seven of Cups here saying what's going to be best for your soul. Because the star says there's a lot of hopes and dreams sitting here. And I feel for some of you, you may be getting some coaching or counselling. You may see a psychologist or a counsellor or a life coach, someone who can help you to navigate this choice, because it does feel like it's quite a big one. And the Ace of Pentacles here feels to me it's a sense of your self-worth and value, and really appreciating who you are, what you're worth, what's of value to you in this opportunity here. So it does feel like a pretty big week, Gemini. What will help you? What helps Gemini? the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. The King of Cups and the Ace of Wands underneath the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be about home or family or finances, particularly because we've got a king and a queen of the same suit on the table. That often says to me it's about a relationship dynamic. But what helps you is this sense of where you're heading with the Ten of Pentacles, what it is you want to create. Because the King of Cups, again, is this very stable emotional energy. So you've got the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Cups. So it's an evolution of your emotions. And the Nine of Pentacles says you're very stable, independent, calm, balanced, listening to your intuition. And the Ace of Wands says you get very inspired about how you want this to be. There's new inspiration here.